Greetings. I'm Pearl John and welcome to the Other 167. We continue our series on tough questions and tough answers and focus on the theme, the comparison trap, breaking free from the race that never ends. The silent struggle of comparison can be extremely debilitating. Let's be honest. Comparison is a thief. You scroll through social media and suddenly you feel small and insignificant. Someone gets a promotion and instantly you feel left behind. A friend looks perfect and his life seems to be impeccable, and now yours feels less than average. Comparison is a trap. An exhausting, never-ending race that no one wins. But here's the truth. God didn't create you to be a copy. He created you to be complete in Him. So how do we escape the comparison cycle and step into contentment, confidence, and calling? Let's unpack 3 truths that break the chains of comparison. 1. Call over comparison. You were made for more. In Galatians chapter 6 and verse 4, we read, pay careful attention to your own work, for then you will get the satisfaction of a job well done. And you won't need to compare yourself to anyone else. A comparison makes us compete with people we were never called to compete with. We look left, we look right, but God says, look up. Moses felt unqualified next to Aaron. The Lord, who knows it all, called him anyway. Gideon saw himself as a weak individual, but God saw a warrior in him. David was overlooked by men, but God chose him. A young athlete spent years obsessing over beating his rival. One day, a coach told him, run your race, not his. That day, he ran his best time ever because he stopped running someone else's race. The question is, are you running your own race or are you running someone else's race? May I recommend that you focus on your lane. Your calling is too great to waste on comparisons. Comparison kills calling. Run your own race and you shall win your accolades. Secondly, contentment over competition. The power of gratitude. In Philippians chapter 4 and verse 11, we read, I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. Cain compared himself to Abel. It led to a significant destruction. The prodigal son's brother compared his life and it stole his joy completely. The disciples argued over greatness and Jesus called them to serve. Comparison whispers, you are behind. Contentment shouts out, you are blessed. A woman spent years envying her friend's perfect Instagram life. Then she discovered her friend was battling depression. She realized what we envy is often an illusion. So she started counting her own blessings instead of someone else's, and her joy was restored. Daily gratitude check perhaps is an antidote to overcome this trap. Write down 3 things you're grateful for and make that truly count. Contentment isn't getting what you want. It's loving what you have. Thirdly, confidence over comparison. You're already enough. Psalm 139 and verse 14, I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Comparison makes you feel like you are not enough. But the truth, you were handcrafted by God on purpose, for a purpose. Jeremiah thought he was too young. God said, I appointed you. Sarah thought she was too old. God said, you will bear a son. Peter thought he had failed too much. Jesus said, feed my sheep. A musician kept comparing himself to others, so he never released his music. One day a mentor told him, the world needs your sound, not someone else's. He stepped out. Today his music is changing lives. May I urge you to take this action. Speak truth over your life daily. God has already approved you. Confidence isn't about being the best. It's about knowing you're already enough. Let me pull this to a close. Stop scrolling. Start soaring. Comparison is a race you don't have to run. Call over comparison. Run your race. Contentment over competition. Count your blessings. Confidence over comparison. You are enough in Christ. Remember, God didn't make you to be a copy. He made you to be complete. This is Pearl John signing off the Other 167. Thank you for watching the Other 167. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a wonderful weekend and a fabulous week ahead. God bless.